Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today, we're diving into what could be one of the most pivotal launches in the super luxury electric segment, the upcoming 2026 Ferrari Elettrica. That's right, legendary Italian Mark Ferrari is stepping into the fully electric arena with a vehicle that blends its iconic performance pedigree with next-generation technology. According to recent disclosures, the Elettrica will be Ferrari's first production electric vehicle, introducing a bespoke 880-volt architecture, quad-motor all-wheel drive, and a target of over 1,000 horsepower. Because of the brand's reputation for exotic performance and exclusivity, this model has huge expectations riding on it, not just for speed or luxury, but for how Ferrari defines its electric future. In this video, we'll explore what we know so far, design cues that nod to Ferrari's heritage, powertrain details, interior tech, market positioning, and what this move means for the broader automotive world. Strap in as we go from Maranello racing blood roots to electrified supercar era. Turning to design, the 2026 Ferrari Elettrica promises to maintain the aesthetic DNA of Ferrari while reinterpreting it for an electric supercar era. From the limited spy shots and sketches available, we're looking at a form factor that sits somewhere between an SUV crossover and a shooting brake, a nod to practical space without sacrificing performance car proportions. Key Ferrari design motifs appear to carry through: sculpted fenders, aggressive diffuser, and aerodynamic detailing, quad taillights inspired by recent models, and a fastback roofline to hint at performance. Behind the scenes, Ferrari built a dedicated e-building to craft the Electric's platform and body, underscoring how this is not just a converted car, but a clean sheet designed for electrification. The result, if Ferrari nails it, you'll get the visual cue of Ferrari performance from the moment you see it. Not an electric car with a Ferrari badge, but a Ferrari electric car. Balancing cabin space, battery packaging, and weight distribution will be critical, but early reports suggest a 47 minutes and 53 seconds front-to-rear balance. Now for the heart-pounding stuff, performance credentials. The Ferrari Elettrica is expected to feature a quad-motor setup, 2 motors up front, 2 at the rear, delivering over 1,100 horsepower, its most extreme configuration. Battery capacity is said to be around 120 kWh, delivering a projected 330 miles of driving range and ultra-fast charging 350 kilowatts plus, to keep pace with rivals. As you might expect, this isn't about gentle electrification. It's about Ferrari's interpretation of electric performance, instantaneous torque, multiple drive modes including track-ready settings, active aero, 4-wheel steering, and lightweight materials throughout, including a carbon fiber roof and chassis reinforcement. For buyers, that means the Elettrica could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in sub 3 seconds, likely even closer to 0.8 or lower, with top speeds eclipsing many current ICE supercars. But of course, the real test will be how it handles, how it sounds. Yes, electric Ferrari sound design is real, and whether it captures the emotion that Ferrari drivers expect. The engineering challenge here is immense: battery weight versus chassis stiffness versus dynamic response. But if Ferrari gets it right, the Elettrica could redefine what electric supercar means. Slide inside, and the Ferrari Elettrica is expected to deliver both exotic performance cues and state-of-the-art electric vehicle tech. While detailed images are scarce, reports reveal that the cabin will include a digital halo display, customized driving mode interfaces, and performance-centric features like G-force readouts, torque distribution graphics, and track telemetry. The battery's location underfloor allows for a low center of gravity and more usable rear seating, unusual for Ferrari, but signaling a shift toward broader usability. On the luxury side, expect premium leathers, carbon fiber trim, bespoke audio systems, and an interface perhaps more advanced than any previous Ferrari. Given the 880-volt architecture, fast charging capability will surely be integrated with high-speed chargers, and Ferrari may offer exclusive services charging network, concierge support for owners. The question, can Ferrari make an electric car feel like a Ferrari in every sense, from throttle feel to steering, from emotional response to fine detailing? The early signs suggest the brand is putting full attention into maintaining its driver-first DNA while embracing the future. Let's talk strategy. The Ferrari Elettrica arrives at a pivotal time in Ferrari's evolution. With tightening global emissions regulations and the rise of electrification, Ferrari's transition to electric is inevitable. But doing it while preserving brand heritage is the real balancing act. The Elettrica is positioned as a halo product, not likely a high-volume model, but one that showcases Ferrari's capabilities in electric power, bespoke design, and exclusivity. Pricing is expected to be well into the six-figure territory, likely from mid-$500,000s and up, meaning this remains exclusive territory. For the US market, the arrival of an electric Ferrari opens new customers, new prestige, and potentially new competition. More broadly, the Elettrica signals that even one of the most storied sports car brands is embracing EVs, which shifts the landscape for supercar aspirants, performance EV makers, and legacy ICE brands alike. It also raises the bar. If Ferrari can build an electric car that feels like Ferrari, other brands must step up. Up next, we'll cover the key challenges and what might hold the Elettrica back. Whenever an iconic brand makes a bold shift, controversy follows, and Ferrari's first EV is no exception. Many longtime fans argue that a Ferrari without the roar of a V12 or the scream of a naturally aspirated V8 loses its soul. The purists worry that electrification means the end of visceral driving emotion, of that mechanical connection between driver and engine. Ferrari seems to understand this concern better than anyone. That's why engineers are reportedly developing a unique acoustic feedback system that recreates an emotionally engaging sound using a combination of mechanical resonance and electronic tuning, designed to vary tone and intensity based on throttle input, speed, and drive mode. Beyond sound, the challenge will be managing battery weight. Even with advanced lightweight materials, batteries remain heavy, and preserving Ferrari's legendary handling precision won't be easy. Still, Ferrari's reputation for innovation suggests they're leaving nothing to chance. As one executive reportedly said, "We're not making an electric Ferrari. We're making a Ferrari that happens to be electric." That quote sums up their mindset. Keep the passion, change the propulsion. So what will it feel like to drive the Elettrica? If the whispers from Maranello are true, Ferrari is engineering a completely new torque vectoring system capable of independently controlling each wheel's power output thousands of times per second. That means surgical handling precision, instant grip control, and a level of cornering stability that even gas-powered Ferraris can't match. Imagine launching out of a corner with perfect power distribution, no lag, no hesitation, just relentless acceleration. The combination of four motors and low center of gravity could make the Elettrica one of the best handling Ferraris ever built. It's expected to offer multiple driving personalities, silent cruise, sport, and Corsa, each changing throttle response, suspension, aero, and artificial sound output. The goal isn't just raw performance, it's emotional connection. Ferrari wants you to feel every ounce of speed, even without combustion. If they succeed, this could set a new benchmark for how performance EVs should feel: engaging, thrilling, and distinctly Italian. Technology plays a massive role in shaping the Elettrica's identity. Ferrari has hinted that this model will introduce its most advanced onboard computer system yet, capable of processing millions of calculations per second for handling control, stability, and energy recovery. Expect predictive suspension that uses sensors and cameras to read the road ahead, adjusting damping before the wheels even hit a bump. The infotainment system will likely integrate Ferrari's proprietary Corsa OS, blending luxury interface design with motorsport-inspired data. Drivers could see battery tong, torque graphs, and live telemetry in real time, something no mainstream EV currently offers. Connectivity options will include wireless updates, smartphone pairing, cloud-based navigation, and perhaps even Ferrari Connect services to locate chargers or track-ready setups. Combined with AR heads-up displays and haptic feedback steering controls, the Elettrica could push digital driving experiences to new heights. What's exciting is how Ferrari plans to merge high-tech with human emotion, not letting the screens dominate, but rather enhance that raw driving thrill. When it hits the market, the Ferrari Elettrica will face formidable competition from brands like Rimac, Porsche Taycan Turbo GT, Lotus Evija, and Tesla's upcoming Roadster 2.0, but Ferrari's advantage lies in brand mystique and craftsmanship. While others focus on specs and acceleration times, Ferrari focuses on sensation, how the car feels, sounds, and connects to its driver. In that sense, the Elettrica will likely occupy a unique space, not just a performance EV, but a rolling piece of art. Analysts predict the Elettrica will sell in limited numbers, around 2,000 to 3,000 units per year, ensuring exclusivity while allowing Ferrari to refine EV tech for future models. The market impact could be profound. Once Ferrari embraces full electrification, it sends a signal across the automotive world that the electric era has matured. Expect ripple effects across luxury brands. Even Lamborghini, McLaren, and Aston Martin will have to follow suit at a similar emotional level. So there we have it, the 2026 Ferrari Elettrica, the first chapter in Ferrari's electric future and perhaps the most daring move in its history. It's more than just an EV, it's a statement. Ferrari isn't giving up on emotion, it's reinventing it for a new era. With breathtaking design, hypercar levels of power, futuristic technology, and unmistakable Italian flair, the Elettrica could redefine what it means to be both electric and exhilarating. Of course, success will depend on how well Ferrari balances innovation with tradition, but one thing's for sure, the world will be watching closely. So what do you think? Can Ferrari truly make electricity feel emotional? Drop your thoughts below, smash that like button if you're excited for the future of supercars, and subscribe so you don't miss our next deep dive into the cars reshaping tomorrow's roads.